What's up guys, this is Breed Tech here back with another video, and I just want to do a quick review on the Amazfit GTR 4. So I know some people out there were saying, can I get a detailed review on this? It's not really my type of thing on this channel. I just like to get straight to the point and just go over the general things about products. I don't want to do 20-30 minute videos on deep diving into stuff. That's for other channels, so I'll leave that to them. But for now, let's quickly get into it. The Amazfit GTR 4. First of all, the price compared to its other competitors, Apple, Samsung, and probably even the Google Watch. The price for it, $199, is very doable for the amount of stuff that is packed into this watch. That $199 is great. So design wise, compared to the GTR 3, it's night and day. So this watch here is which I would call a handsome watch, with the chamfered edges, bezels, the two-tone color going on here, coupled with the leather band that comes with it. Now the GTR 3 is more of a sporty type of thing going on, but again, if you can customize it. So if you want it to be more sporty, customize the band, put rubber on it. And there were people saying that the leather wrinkles up and things like that. To me, I'm guessing that those people, they sweat, they use it for sports, or they go running and stuff. Leather is not for that. You're gonna have to switch the bands out. It's not that hard. I even have another video showing you how to take this out and replacing it with another band. So if I were to go bike riding or inside cycling and whatnot, I would change the band for it to be more comfortable, because when you sweat in leather, it does not feel good at all. So that's that. In terms of software, this is running Zepp 2.0 OS, and so the previous models were running the GTR 3, the T-Rex and whatnot were running 1.0. Now I'm not 100% sure if the older models will eventually get it, but if they don't, it's not a bad deal, guys. I've never really had any lag issues or anything like that on the previous watches. They both run really smooth. No hiccups at all on the watches. Notifications. People want to know about notifications. Notifications are slightly different on here, but not by much. You are able to, say scroll through, and then if you want to swipe, you can swipe right and then delete it. Now on the other model, you would have to go in. You would have to hold down for a couple of seconds and then hit delete. I kind of like this way better. It's kind of like iOS-ish. And coming to that, WatchOS, well, not iOS, WatchOS. So coming to that, I heard people saying, why don't they have Android, OS running on this? And to tell you the truth, I like that they have their own operating system, because the simple fact, if you're a tech guy like me, back in the days, you had multiple phone companies that had their own UI, and it was great at that time. You had BlackBerry, they had their own OS, and then you had WebOS for Palm, and sadly those phones are gone, and so we're stuck with two options. Other than you had Microsoft OS as well, but like I said, those phones are gone, and now you only have basically two options, which is Apple, which is iOS, and Android. And even though those are good in their own ways, it's kind of boring, because you want to switch it up. You don't want to be stuck in one system or the other system, and that's it. You don't really have innovations when it comes to that. So I want them to keep it like this, because they get to customize how they want to customize, and they don't have to worry about waiting for the next Android update to come out and then they have to reskin it to what they're liking and whatnot. So Zepp OS 2.0, very good. I want to see what else they can add to it. moving on. Battery life. The battery life on this is wonderful. Like I said, when you get used to this battery life of 2 weeks or more, because for a prime example, as you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of people in this video probably saw the Apple event. Now, kudos to Apple for bringing out the Apple Watch Ultra, and it's at a steep price, and I understand that it has a whole bunch of stuff built into it and whatnot, but at the same time, $799 is a steep price, and only getting what, around 70 hours of battery at most. So I mean, even Garmin, they even laughed at it because their batteries last for weeks or even months, and I think Apple should do that as well if they want to. I don't understand why they can't implement little solar panels on their watch or solar screen so that it can continuously charge. You can get longer battery life, because obviously the batteries in these new watches are as big or bigger than what's in these watches, and these watches last 2 weeks easily. So I'm just going to show you an example on my phone here. So I'm going to go to the Zep app, and right now I've been wearing this for a while, but right now it's at 33%. But as you can see under here, last charge 9 days ago, and usually within a day, depending on how much stuff you're doing on your watch, it will go down by 2 to 3% at most, and then, you know, that's about it. So predicting around 20%, you're looking at close to 12 to 13 days easily, you know. So, and I love the UI on here. Everything runs smooth. One of the things I like about this watch too is customization. You have watch faces, so you go to watch settings, you have the display brightness. Most of the stuff you can do within the watch, but also in the phone. So one of the things that go hand in hand with longer battery life is be able to utilize the sleep activities, so you can go to bed and things like that. When you go to bed, it doesn't draw as much energy, so you're able to analyze your sleeping patterns and whatnot. Whereas other watches, you can go all day, but then when you go to sleep, you're already down like 50%, 40% for the day, and then you have to worry about tomorrow, which is a whole nother day. And with this watch, you can go the whole day, go to sleep, and you have plenty of battery life left. At least, like if I charge this to 100%, right, and then I go the whole day and then go to sleep with it on, and then wake up the next morning, it's around 98%. So no complaints there. And then the heart rate. I compared this to other watches, my Apple Watch. The heart rates are pretty good. They're about the same. And, you know, walking is just as good as the Apple Watch. Now, let me put this away for a second. So, some people were saying how come the walking is different from, you know, the steps are calculated different from other watches, for example, the Apple Watch. So all watch algorithms are the same. Some movement might be taken as walking and some may not. And so they try to narrow down to the point where their algorithm knows when you're actually walking. And one thing I did notice is that when I was recording with my Apple Watch and the Amazfit watch on one hand, the Amazfit watch would record like really fast, and it would take a few minutes for the Apple Watch to update on how many steps you took. So that was pretty nice. So I'm going to show you read a response of what Amazfit said here. So this is an example of different ways things work. So for example, this guy said, or this girl said, my GTS3 seems to record less steps. I put on my old Fitbit and it records more steps. Anybody else has this problem? And so Amazfit came with this response. Please kindly understand that there is always going to be a varied for data because of the different algorithms used on different devices. Different devices treat hand movement differently. Its subsequent acceleration measurement meet the threshold, the motion will be counted as a step. So you can go ahead and slowly read that if you want to. And I think that's a fair assessment. So going on to the next thing, GPS. I've heard rumors that, you know, the GPS isn't as accurate as other watches. Now, I can't really talk about that much because I don't really walk or ride bikes other than indoor bikes. So I would also like to add with the GPS situation, they will be adding GPS navigation on the next update on the OS. I don't know when, but they said it will be coming in the future update. So for you guys, I guess driving turn-by-turn navigation will be in there. I can only attest to, you know, the health part of the app, which is pretty accurate, as you can see with the heart rate and the walking. The walking, like I said, I already told you guys, is different between. It's going to be different between watches because of the algorithm each watch uses. But in terms of other things like customization, that's one thing I love about the Amazfit is the customization with the watches. Now, if you want to, for example, change watch, you can. Let me first do it on here. I already put some faces on here, so let me go ahead and squeeze down on there. So just like the Apple Watch, you'll squeeze down, hold on for a second, and then you have the watch faces that come with it and the ones that you downloaded onto it. So for example, like this, and because it's OLED, it shows very, very well, even out in sunlight, direct sunlight. Like I said, you can have this all day, which is another plus. Like I said, going back to the battery usage on here, you're not going to be, you know, antsy or have anxiety over using all day display on this watch or any of the Amazfit watches because of the great battery life. And so that's what I love about these watches. You can use it more because of the battery. And sure, these other watches have great features, but I would love those features, you know, to be coupled with better battery life because you can use it more and enjoy it more. But let's go on to, like I said, watch faces here. So like I said, you can use the watch faces that are already installed on there or the ones that you installed by, you know, pressing down on it. But you can also go into more detail in the watch app. So you just go to watch faces and you'll see it all loaded up here. There are some that they will charge for, but the vast majority of the watch faces are free, and some are even customizable. So you can see countless of watches on it, watch faces on it. You can even go into more, and they have more loaded up on there as well. And they're constantly adding things onto here as well. But you can also download third-party apps that people customize, so you can download onto your Amazfit watch, which is also a plus. Now, quickly going out of that, you have your app store. Again, they don't have too many options in here, but as this company grows and the amount of people that use their watch grows, they're going to be adding more stuff to it. So right now it's fairly simple in the watch store, like stocks, currency converter. You can even download some games here and there. But like I said, not too much going on in that department. But at least the option of having that is there, so that's cool. As you can see, this quick layout right here, you can customize it in this section of the watch. So as you can see here, I have do not disturb. Let me quickly focus. Do not disturb, battery percentage, bedtime, theater mode, and your date. So on here, as you can see, you see by order, do not disturb, focus there. Do not disturb, battery, sleep, theater mode. And so let me just quickly show you. Let me put battery first. So then you'll see battery. So when I hit save, it will save it to the watch, and then you'll see it. See, now it shows battery and then disturb. So it's little things like that that I like about this watch. Now I'm not gonna go into deep details on every single one, but some of the important ones I like that stick out to me. So for example, press lower button. You can map different features to this right here. I have it mapped to vibrating on my, so I can locate my phone. Let's exit out of that, and then long pressing this, I have access to settings. So there's different things you can map to. Let me just show you real quickly. So you have power low button right there, and these are the many options that you can choose to map to that. So that's pretty cool. So basically that's it for the review, guys. Like I said, I didn't want it to be deep diving and, you know, a very long video. This to me is long enough, but overall this watch is great. Like I said, I can't wait to see what GTR 4 Pro comes with and how that design might differ. But yeah, if you want to buy this watch, I have a link down below so you can get it right away. And please give this video a thumbs up, guys. If you want more smaller videos on this, on the things I did not touch in the review, hit me up in the comment section on what you want to see, and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Peace out.